Norfolk. Now, let's look at books. Because I wonder whether you are running out of books to read to your children. You probably feel like you've read some of those books a million times over the past few months. Well, we've got Father's Day coming up this weekend, and a Norfolk author has come up with a good idea for this. An author from Loddon has released a new children's book while in lockdown called That's My Daddy. Ruth Redford has had to forego all of the usual publicity, though, and has been using social media to spread the word. Ruth joins us on the line now. Hello, Ruth. Oh, we haven't managed to get Ruth there quite yet. We'll go to Ruth now. Hello, Ruth.
Hello.
Nice to talk to you. So, you've brought out a children's book called That's My Daddy, but you haven't been able to publicise it because we've all been living under lockdown. So, tell me about the book, first of all.
Yeah, so it's all about daddies, and it's a celebration of daddies everywhere. So it's getting kids to think about what their daddy is like, and it's almost like a bit of a pick and mix of daddies. So you can choose what your daddy likes to eat, what he does, how he gets to work, his hobbies, and it's starting a discussion with your child about your relationship. Yeah.
Oh, nice idea. And of course, it's out in time for Father's Day as well, isn't it? These things are always very carefully timed.
Yes.
The best way. So where did you get the idea from? Because it's right to say that there are no end of different children's books out there. It's very difficult to come up with something, truly different, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So I really like the book You Choose, which is sort of a book where you pick different things, and it's a lovely book to have a discussion with your child with. And I like to run as well, and I was out running one day, and sort of a line from this book popped into my head, and I suddenly thought, hang on, that could really work. But initially I called it the Daddy Catalogue, because it was almost like, you can pick bits from your own daddy and say, oh, that's what he's like. And I'm hoping it reflects everyone's daddy. There's something in there for everybody. That's what I really want to have in it.
That's a good point there, that the books that are not sort of traditional children's stories, but the ones that have a variety of options in, and I've got a couple of these at home, and they always go down very well in terms of taking the discussion off and really getting conversations going. They're a really interesting idea, aren't they? Yeah,
and I really like that interactive element when you're reading a story. I like to have a chat at the same time as I love reading a straight story as well. Don't get me wrong, but I really enjoy spending time with my children, sitting down and just talking through the pictures and with them. So
now, when you are bringing out a book, the way that you do it, the way you publicise it, it's quite a well-trodden path. But all of that has gone out the window in recent months, hasn't it?
Yeah, I had lots of bookshop events planned, and we were going to do crafts, making Father's Day cards, and that all had to be cancelled. So it's been quite difficult. But we did an online Twitter launch for it, which was a question and answer sort of thing, and that went well. And I've been sort of posting regularly on Instagram and Facebook, and then I've been also putting together a few videos of making pop-up Father's Day cards, which actually I'm going to put online this week. And also I tried my hand at TikTok, but I don't know if I've really got a handle on that.
That's a whole. You'll have to come in when we can and have a lesson on it, because I don't know either. We can learn together on that one. The world of social media is ever changing, isn't it? It's difficult to keep on top of. As an author, how have you found living in lockdown in terms of you sort of getting your creative juices flowing and coming up with the ideas? Has it helped that or hindered it?
Well, in one way, it's helped, because spending more time with my children has actually, a lot of the time, a lot of my ideas of the things come from them, just random things they say. Like my 4-year-old son said the other day, oh, how long would it take to get to the moon? And I was thinking, oh, goodness, I could do something with this. It just sparks off. But then also, time-wise, I don't really have any.
Your children sound quite handy in terms of inspiring children's books, because you could then say, and how would you get to the moon? And they could do the whole story for you, couldn't they?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, they're brilliant at coming up with ideas, and it's actually that's really nice to do that with them. So.
What a great idea. Well, Ruth, good luck with it. It's a good opportunity for us to remind everybody that Father's Day is coming up on Sunday. You want to tell us then how people can get hold of it, or at least find out more about it?
Yeah, so there's the Children's Bookshop, Book Bugs and Dragon Tales. In fact, I think it's Independent Bookshop Week this week, and they've been great. In fact, they helped me do some signings, so they brought the books to me and then they took them away and they've sent them out. So they've been really helpful. And then we've got Waterstones, obviously, and also online. It's on Amazon, and yeah, so we've got lots of different ways to get hold of it.
Well, the shops are open just in time for you then, Ruth. Nice to talk to you. Good luck with it all. Ruth Redford, who's been using social media, TikTok and all, to spread the word about her new book, That's My Daddy, which is coming up in time for Father's Day at the weekend. And it's been written and it's been released and done her best to publicise during lockdown, which has been a bit of a challenge. The sound